order to make your sales and achieve quota in your sales classes, you will obviously need to know how to generate payments and agreements. There are a couple ways that we can accept payment. We can accept checks, cashier's checks, or credit card payments for transactions. Let's talk about the acceptable payment methods. For checks and cashier's checks, they must be made out to the University of Houston. We are unable to accept checks that say Sales Excellence Institute, Program for Excellence in Selling, or the name of any of our other events. Checks can be mailed to your address and brought into the sales lab, or mailed directly to us at the University of Houston. Keep in mind that mail that comes to U of H often takes many days to arrive to Melcher Hall. Until we receive payment in hand, the payment and transaction will not show up on the dashboard. The other option is to pick up the check and hand deliver it to the sales lab. All checks must be accompanied by a printed copy of the related opportunity. Failure to bring the proper documentation or to receive payment in a timely manner could result in the loss of a sale. Credit cards. Credit card payments can be used to generate payments for opportunities. Keep in mind that you cannot generate a payment for a lead. By definition, a lead is a company that you are evaluating to determine if they are a good prospect. If they are, then you should go through the necessary steps to get your lead converted. Visit the Opportunities and Leads module to learn more about converting your leads. We accept all major credit cards. So let's take the time to generate a payment link together. First, navigate to your opportunity.
There are 4 steps you need to complete to generate a valid payment link.
First is a primary contact under the Contact Rules section in your opportunity. Second, you'll need to have one or more product. Keep in mind that customers cannot add products to their cart. Instead, you will have to have the discussion with the customer and put the right product. 3, the site quote expiration date. Here you'll need to set it to some date in the future, typically 5 to 7 days. It could be more or it could be less, but keep in mind that you want to use this deadline as a way of creating urgency for your customer to pay. If a customer hasn't paid by the date that you set, simply adjust the date and the link will become valid again.
And lastly, click the Publish as Quote checkbox under the Payment Connect section of your opportunity.
Additionally, make sure that you are adjusting your close date, opportunity stage, and closed reason before and during your sales process. You will see your link listed under the Quote Approval URL field. If you miss a step, the link will still appear here, but it will be invalid. Once you've completed these steps, you should be able to test out your link to confirm it works. This is always a good habit because sending an invalid payment link would be very unprofessional and potentially frustrating to your customers. You'll notice that I didn't mention cash payments, and that's because there are a few methods of payments that we do not accept. Since cash is untraceable and the risk is much higher when a student is handling cash, we will not accept cash payments for any of your sales transactions. We do not accept Venmo or other payment apps such as PayPal, and we do not accept Zelle or bank transfers. Now that we've talked about payments, let's talk about generating an agreement. An agreement is a document that we can generate that allows a customer to indicate interest in and a willingness to purchase or donate a product. For example, if you are talking to a customer about the sales career fair and they want to sign up, but they need to work with their accounting department to cut a check, which could take a few days, you can generate an agreement. Once the customer signs it, you can submit it using the steps we'll talk about shortly to claim that the spot for the customer is reserved. Note here that it will be your responsibility as the salesperson to follow up on payment or in-kind donations and collect them by the time of the event. Agreements can also be used for the PES Open to indicate that a customer will be donating an item instead of the funds to purchase the items. You'll learn more about this during the semester, but some items can be donated for our use, and these are known as in-kind donations. A customer can indicate the quantity of the items they want to donate, and you will have them sign this agreement to receive credit on the dashboard towards your quota. If you have a customer who will take some time to gather and prepare their payment, or to gather and prepare the items they would like to donate, agreements are the best way to go. To create an agreement, navigate to your existing opportunity. You will need to list and indicate the product or products that the customer is interested in purchasing or donating. Under Contact Role, make sure that you have a primary customer listed. Down to the Agreements object, click the arrow in the top right corner and click New Agreement. You will be required to name your agreement and make sure to name it the same as your opportunity for easy searching in the future. Click Save, and once you do, you'll see under the Agreement object a new item has populated. Click on the number, and now you've entered the agreement. In the top right corner, click Create PDF. Search for the basic agreement template and hit Create PDF. You can then print it out or email it to your customer. Once signed by the customer, you must upload the signed agreement under the Notes and Attachments object within your opportunity. Make sure that you tag your assistant program manager so that they can give you credit on the dashboard. We don't receive any notifications once you upload an item, so it will be your responsibility to notify us. At this point, if you haven't updated your opportunity stage and closed reason, do so and hit Save. A common question we receive is, where does the money go? We are a tax-exempt, nonprofit organization, and all of the proceeds that remain after the event or covering our cost for the associated product will go towards funding the operations of the Stephen Stagner Sales Excellence Institute, which is a 501c3 organization within the University of Houston's C.T. Bauer College of Business. The funds allow us to run the institute, including staff salaries, student scholarships, and overhead operating expenses. Note, although we are a nonprofit organization, our sales are not tax deductible to our customers. When a sale goes through, there is one thing that I want to make sure I impress upon you here. It will be your responsibility to confirm by checking the sales dashboard and your opportunities that your payments are showing up, that you are receiving credit when a sale goes through, and that the product matches the customer's interests. If you have any questions, make sure to talk to a member of the staff so that they can help figure out the best next steps for you.